In this video, I have integrated a few essential teachings of Eckhart Tolle and Swami Vivekananda on finding your life purpose. Also, I have included my 15 years of experience in understanding and manifesting my life purpose after spiritual awakening. I have handpicked 7 powerful strategies that nobody told us about discovering our life purpose during our lifetime. Now, after my awakening in 2008, I was very uncomfortable with motivational teachings about achieving something. These teachings always portray you can do and achieve anything that you want, which always doesn't resonate with us. I also avoided this quote of Swami Vivekananda for the same reason, but it was my mistake. This quote says, let's read this quote. Take one idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, and live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success, and this is the way great spiritual giants are produced. Swami Vivekananda. I did not resonate with the last part of the quote. How does the way of success produce spiritual giants? Success? Spiritual giants? Once I understood this quote more deeply from a different perspective, it changed my life. Now you see, I understood from the perspective of spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle. Eckhart Tolle always insists on inner purpose first, that is awakening, and then the outer purpose, which is anything you want to do on the outer level in the world, including your profession. Let me explain in a detailed way what I mean, how I merged the teachings of Eckhart Tolle and Swami Vivekananda. So not every idea or goal can fulfill Vivekananda teaching. If your worthy goal comes from your ego to achieve this or that, the given quote is not meant for egoic wanting or craving. This is not just mean to achieve materialistic things in life. So let's understand strategy number 1. The idea needs to come from your being, the God within, and not from your egoic mind. The idea has to be about the one, arising from the one. It needs to arise within from your being, and for that you need to connect with your being. You need to be aware, conscious, present. Now when something is coming from your being, that idea is already a reality. Hence you need to manifest that idea in the outside world from the abundance within. First you realize the destination within you, and then you start the journey. Beautiful, right? So that idea is already reality within you. A worthy goal is a conscious manifestation that differs from egoic manifestation in some very significant ways. The worthy life goal needs to be dynamic and not static. Make sure your goal or vision is not static. A static goal is usually an inflated image of oneself and therefore a hidden form of ego, such as wanting to be a celebrity, a renowned author, top boss in your firm, a famous entrepreneur, a millionaire. Also, be sure your aim is not to have this or that, such as a huge mansion on the seaside, your larger than life company, or a $10 million in the bank. An expanded image of yourself or a vision of yourself possessing this or that are all stagnant ambitions that do not empower you. Instead, ensure that your objectives are dynamic, that is, pointing toward an activity in which you are involved and through which you are linked to the whole of humanity in their service. So instead of seeing yourself as rich, famous, and invincible, see yourself inspiring a large number of people with your life's work and blessing their lives. Feel how your work enriches and liberates your life and that of other countless people. If you expand your life's work for the well-being of others, people will pay you in abundance. But please don't attach yourself with this reward too, as then that attachment will turn into greed. True or not? Strategy number 2. The worthy goal will awaken you and dissolve your ego along the journey to the goal. So give yourself a goal that is the final one, the final goal. Give yourself a purpose that after which no purpose will be needed. Hence, your primary purpose of life is enlightenment or awakening. And whatever worthy goal or secondary purpose you choose in the outer world will intensify your awakening inside. So, outer goal will awaken you. The more you act selflessly in the outer world for that goal, the more you will be connected with your inner divinity. Beautiful, isn't it? In that way, to manifest this goal, to manifest this worthy goal, the goal setter, which is your mind body, would be no more because you are awakening and you are not mind body. That goal can only be of your total annihilation of your mind body. So just surrender yourself to something so worthy that it deserves your total attention. Right? Like this. A total attention. The goal has to be meaningful, worthy, and benevolent. You will be frustrated and your mind will be always be distracted all the time if your goal is not fulfilling. When you have ambitions, you usually go to the goal to obtain something or to achieve. But the sign of the real goal is that when you attain it, you will be totally empty or spacious within. You will realize kingdom of God within. On the outer level, you will lose your ego and you will gradually lose your unhealthy thinking. And yes, you will lose all your worries. You will lose all your worries. You will be losing yourself in God. Hence, the worthy goal is a proposition in the loss. Do you anticipate to gain anything by achieving that goal? Then that objective is meaningless. Do you realize you are simply losing and losing and losing as you go closer to your worthy goal? Now then, that objective is worthwhile. Unless you are completely owned and enamored by that worthy goal, you will not allow yourself to be destroyed by that goal. The real goal disintegrates you along the way, and you are aware that you are dissolving. You are aware that every step you take, you are paying the price. Why are you willing to pay the price? Because that is the price you pay to universe to enlighten you, to awaken you. Then true success is absolute failure of your ego. Your ego has completely failed to protect you. Your ego tried to save itself and it completely failed, and that is real success. See, you are not here on this earth to bulk up, collect, fatten, and eventually die an obese person full of disease. You have come to expand yourself. And you must burn yourself twice as quickly. My favorite image is of a candle burning from both hands. Sublimation is the transformation of matter into light. And that is the goal of your life, to burn quickly, to burn your mind body quickly in serving the world, transform into light and vanish. You were born with a lot of potential, then die empty. Die empty, my friend. Strategy number 3. Create from abundance of being and not from ego. Abundance of your being. When we manifest from ego, we tend to feel lack or scarcity. With conscious manifestation, we create from a feeling of abundance, rooted in the fullness of our being. When the human becomes co-creator with God, that is our inner being itself, then presence can flow into the human mind and use human thoughts to create original things, which is beautiful. When you create from a state of presence, you just create for the joy of creation and nothing else. You just love the process without worrying about the result. You create to give and serve. The worthy goal must be irreplaceable by any other ambition. As a result, it cannot be a petty thought about the small things of the world. This needs to be intention of the immensity. Intention of the immensity. And you can't really have an idea of the immense until it comes from within you, within from being. Strategy number 4. Ask, what does life want from you? Eckhart Tolle always says, ask what does life want from you. When we manifest from ego, we tend to ask, how can I get what I want? With conscious manifestation, we ask, what does life want from me? When you create from ego, you want to be exclusive. When you create from the fullness of being, you are inclusive. Not exclusive, you are inclusive. In the state of inclusiveness, you are one with the whole universe and create for the well-being of everybody. You realize that you are not a separate fragment in the universe. You act as if everybody is one. There are no others. You act as if you are a mother to the world, and you treat the whole world like how you treat your own child. Isn't this beautiful? Strategy number 5. Strategy number 5 is let the universal intelligence create through you. Let the universal intelligence create through you. When we manifest from ego, we rely on the personal willpower, which is our egoic will, egoic ideas. With conscious manifestation, we rely on the power of universal intelligence. Universal intelligence acts through you whenever you are fully present in the moment and connected to your being without identifying with your thoughts and emotions. Then the universe uses you as an instrument of its co-creation and manifests through you. Strategy number 6. Be one with the challenge and difficulties. When we manifest from ego, we become angry and anxious. When any situation or person arises as an obstacle, ego treats every obstacle hindrance as an enemy. When we create from awareness, the obstacle is not considered an enemy. Meaning you surrender and become one with the obstacle and transform that hindrance, obstacle into an opportunity. You can also see this video about finding your primary purpose in life in 30 seconds and also finding your ideal profession after spiritual awakening. See this video after this video. Now the last and very important strategy number 7. You need to surrender the right to not choose the worthy goal to God. Because if you continue to hold that dangerous right, then inevitably at some point you will unchoose that worthy goal for the petty pleasures of the world. Because your mind will take over you. All mind's goal will fail the conditions of Vivekananda quote. Have you not had plenty of ideas already? Have those ideas really served you well? Have those ideas survived? Have you ever been deficient in ideas? In fact, your mind produces hundreds of ideas in an hour. So you must be very conscious about the quality of the idea that Vivekananda is referring to. Don't be in confusion, guys. Vivekananda is not saying take up some relevant and random idea and give your life to it. Now, not that random idea will not be successful, it will be successful, but soon you will feel hollow and unfulfilled again. Because you will not be able to give your life to any egoic idea. Trust me, I have tried. I have tried myself. Sooner than later, that ideas will depress you. Sooner than later, you will be in life crisis because of the random idea. Sooner than later, some other idea will come to replace that idea. True or not? We all have experienced this, right? But we do the mistake again and again. You must, of course, give yourself a goal, but that goal has to be so total that it totally consume you, and you are one with that goal. If you decide your goal with your dysfunctional mind, then very soon you will find that your mind will corrupt your goal, and soon it will start looking for another goal, and same thing again and again. See, it usually works like this. Your mind decides the goal, and it feels that it is controlling the goal. And once it has the power to control the goal, it also has the power to give up the goal, right? True or not? So let the goal decide you. Let the inner goal decide you. Let the goal arise from within your being. Let the goal own you fully. That is possible only when the goal is God. God on your inner side and God on the outer side in form of your work. That is possible only when the goal is divinity itself. Then you will not be moving towards the goal. The goal will draw you in. It will call you in. It will draw you in. Then there is no question of boredom or distraction. Then there is no question of shortage of energy. Oh my God, you will be supplied from within with the energy of the universe. Because now the energy will be supplied by the God itself. Now there is also no question of distraction, because you are now an instrument to the goal, that is God. Let the goal clear your confusion. You are just allowing yourself to be moved in the hand of God. You are not really moving. You are not the doer. The doer is the God itself. Beautiful, right? If that thing will happen to us, all of us, that is beautiful. See, if you have any difficulty discovering your life purpose, you can have one-to-one session with me by clicking the link in the description. If you want to realize your primary purpose of life, enroll in the course The Miracle of Surrender by clicking the link below. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.